my channel. If you are new, my name is Laurel. I am a queer disabled YA author and a freelance writer and editor. Happy Halloween, blessed Samhain if you celebrate. It is October 31st and that means that tomorrow is NaNoWriMo. I know I promised to come back in October with some other videos, but October was bizarre. Lots of like health stuff going on, lots of like life stuff going on, and lots of hyperfixating on the wrong things going on. So if you know, you know. So I did not come back in October with any more videos, but here we are. It is Halloween. It is the day before Nano Eve, if you will. And I need to get into the headspace, the NaNoWriMo, get your shit together and write the words, headspace. So how am I going to do that? I don't know. You tell me. So if you're new, I have participated in Nano. I think this is the 6th or 7th time. I think this is the 6th time, but I think there's only 5 projects on the NaNoWriMo website, and I can't quite figure out why that is. I tried it really early on in like 2013, 14, 15, I want to say. And then again in 2020, which I won finally, 2021, which I won finally, and then 2022, which I did not win. I had some health stuff, mental health stuff going on. And this year I am in school. I am starting a new project that I haven't really announced anywhere. Not a writing project, something different. I am also still dealing with all my usual disability, physical health, mental health stuff. And on top of that, I have reopened my freelance books. I don't really have 2 minutes in the day to write, but this is my life. This is my passion. Writing is everything to me. I want to be an author. Correction, I am an author. I have finished novels. I want to be a published author, and that's never gonna happen if I don't get my butt in the chair and write. So what that looks like for me is that through October, I really tried to cram in a bunch of my school assignments and get as much done ahead of time as I could so that my November would have less schoolwork in it. The problem that I ran up against with that is some of the assignments haven't been like assigned yet, so we don't have any info on them, so I can't do them. Two of my classes were like half semester classes, so it was one class for the first 6 weeks and one class for the second 6 weeks. So that second class hasn't even started yet. So I can't do any of those assignments, obviously. And then I was also trying to arrange my schedule and my assignment doing to be done everything earlier than the end of the semester, because I'm also having surgery on December 6th and our semester goes till December 15th, I want to say. So I'm also trying to have everything done 2 weeks earlier than the end of the semester. So that's really taken out like 6 weeks of assignment time. So is everything done and ready? No. Is everything that could be done and ready done? No. I did take a really good stab at it and got a lot of things done ahead of time, so that was good. How did Preptober go? As I said, October was full of hyperfixating on the wrong things. So Preptober did not go super great. I do have all my beats outlined. Funny enough, I decided this year I was going to use Save the Cat Writes a YA Novel. I've never outlined with Save the Cat before. I usually use the Abby Emmons 3-act structure. So I outlined the entire novel with the Save the Cat beats and hated it. not the content, just the layout and how Save the Cat works doesn't seem to work for my brain. And I don't know if that's just because it's new and I've used this other structure for the last 3 novels that I've written. So I then re-outlined the whole thing with my usual outline structure, and I'm feeling a lot better about how that's all working. But other than having like the couple of sentences for each beat, and I have my main character fleshed out like a little bit, I haven't done anything else. I don't have any of my side characters fleshed out, besides like their name and their age, and their sexuality and identity, because it's a queer novel. So like that's really all I have done. So I guess we're going to be doing a bit more discovery writing than I usually do this year. And because of all of these factors, mostly the school and the surgery and those sorts of things, I'm not aiming for a full 50,000 word nano. I think that's totally unrealistic, and I think that would just be setting myself up for failure right from day one. So I am aiming for a 25,000 word nano, and maybe not. I'm not putting too much pressure on myself because last year, again, it caused me a lot of stress that I just don't need in my life. So we'll just have to wait and see how that goes. If I can hit 25,000, that would be amazing. I'd be really stoked about that. So like every other year when I do nano, I have the David Sia, I hope I'm saying that right, NaNoWriMo word count calendar here. And you can just download that for free on his website. It's davidseah.com. So I'm going to be filling that in every day, or every day that I write. I printed that off this morning. And yeah, I think that's about it for my nano update. I am hoping to do weekly vlogs depending on how everything goes, so you can stay tuned for those. As for the rest of my literary life, I today finished my 80th book read, which is awesome. My goal was 52, and last year was my highest reading year ever, maybe besides when I was a preteen and I was reading like a Goosebumps book a day. Last year was my highest year ever at 70 books, so I'm already 10 past what I accomplished last year. And I'm really hoping I might be able to hit 100 this year. November, when I'm doing nano, I typically slow down like a ton in my reading, but because I have so much else going on and I'm only doing a half nano, I'm hoping maybe that won't be the case this year. So I have to read 20 more books in the next 8 weeks. I think I can do it. That's only like a book and a quarter a week. I don't know. I'm not good at math, guys. That's why I'm a writer. So I think that's totally doable. I always have an audiobook, a reference book, whether it's writing or witchy, and a ebook of some sort on the go at one time. Sometimes it's even more than that. Sometimes I'll bust out a graphic novel, which I could read in a day. So I think it's doable. That would be really exciting if I could hit 100 books this year. I don't know that I'll ever do more than that, because 100 has definitely been a stretch so far. I can only imagine with the busyness of the holidays and everything, how much harder it's gonna be the next 2 months. So that's where I'm at for reading. What else do I normally update about? I'm not gonna give you a TBR because at this point, I'm very much a mood reader because I did go through a slump in the early fall. I'm now just picking up what I want to read. If something comes in from the library and it sounds good, okay, great. And then in terms of like reference books, witchy books, writing books, all of that, I'm just gravitating towards whatever sounds good at the time. So I'm not going to give you a TBR. I'm not even going to give you a wrap up because I think it's been like, I want to say like maybe 4 months since I've done a wrap up TBR video, which is what today was supposed to be, but I didn't post any videos in October. So now you get this chatty wrap up of the last month or 2 or 3. and my plans moving forward for the rest of the year. So tomorrow is Nano. I'm really excited. I'm doing a half Nano, hopefully, fingers crossed. I am also working on that new project that I haven't spoken about, my non-writing project. I'm hoping to have some momentum on that December 1st with like an announcement, and then actually launching it January 1st is my tentative plan right now. We'll see how the rest of the year goes. Yeah, so that's it for me today. I really hope that all of your Preptobers have gone super well. I hope your NaNoWriMo is going to be successful in whatever that looks like for you. And I hope I will see you in some live streams, writing sprints here and there. I'll definitely be over on Kate Kavanaugh's Twitch streams. I will be hanging out on any YouTube streams that are happening. Not sure if any of my friends like Diane Marie or anybody is going to be doing any, but I will definitely be around and hopefully I will see you there. Please comment down below, let me know what you're writing for NaNoWriMo and what your goals are, and I will see you in the next one. Bye friends.